Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away and get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. A change of direction. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Just trucks the man.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, a fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Or it's snapped to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Cruz. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now they're running on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, TCU.
TCU, number 22, with the carry.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14, TCU, 7.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Just so many different combinations and ways to attack that.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Clemson 14, TCU 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they'll give it to the back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Physical run. Breaks through a tackle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They'll down this at the 50. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks. But he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Time. Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Plenty of time to throw. Firing to the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the comeback is on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Cruz. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
In the red area, it's Powell.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Horned Frogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period.
21 apiece.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. In the clear at the 25. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And then first down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Big opportunity in the red zone.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts him in the lead in the final couple of minutes.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense takes the field now. Toss play running right. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the run, it's Powell. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Gets into space at the 50. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.